very interesting and relevant topics related to water challenges and enhanced oil recovery, all the way to tremendous opportunity for new technologies in supporting the tar sands oil recovery. And also just a great opportunity to meet new colleagues.
Yeah, I think this was a great conference, and I think we have achieved the goals of getting the desalters to talk to the oil and gas guys. That's one of the big problems that has faced both the oil and gas industry and the water people for since I've been in the business. The the oil industry is unique, and there are not the chain or supply chain is not very well defined. So it requires more of these sorts of events to get people talking and to figure out what problems we have in common and how to approach them. And we had a variety of speakers, both from the oil side and the water side, who really gave us a look at the world through their eyes. And I think it really achieved its goals.
For the last 2 days, the International Desalination Association held a conference here in Banff, Canada, and we really focused on bringing together the oil and gas industry with the desalination and water treatment industry. And I have to say, I found the 2 days absolutely just fascinating to see these two worlds mix. And as a colleague of mine says, you know, oil and water can mix, in fact, when you put them together in the right ingredients. But you know, a lot of the aspect of you know, us doing this was based on the burgeoning growth of desalination technology used in the oil and gas industry. And so we really wanted to open up people's minds to some of the new aspects of what the treatment needs were, and look into the future about really what can they use going forward. And part of that evolves around using produced water and really recycling it and getting more value out of produced water, that is water that's produced during the process of getting oil and gas out of the ground. And really taking that water and using some of the desalination technologies to enhance its value and provide more use and recycling, so it's not discharged into the environment, for instance. So we had around 200 attendees from 22 countries, and we really found a great mix of people and ideas and really forward-thinking concepts of how we can do a better job both in enhancing oil recovery, improving the efficiency of water use, and increasing water recycling in the oil and gas industry.
So IDA was, by history, very much involved in desalination for drinking water purposes around the world. But through the extensive research we've developed as an industry, tremendous expertise and knowledge around the various technologies that are used for desalination. Today, with the oil and gas industry being a very thirsty industry in terms of the amount of water required to extract the oil and the gas from the underground resources and reservoirs, we find that the know-how and expertise that was developed all along those years in the desalination industries can be transferred to create a more sustainable oil and gas industry. So all the scientists of the water treatment and desalination industries, when they start interacting more closely with the oil and gas producers and their scientists, we realize very quickly that the dialogue that those two scientific communities can be extremely enriching for both parties. So this conference in Banff that we just finished was basically the second humanitarian conference of IDA, the International Desalination Association. I'm quite proud that IDA decided that it was important as an association and an industry to contribute to the water problems around the world and the water scarcities in various developing countries. We made a $62,500 contribution to Rotary Club of Calgary, which in turn is going to give it to COST, the Center for Affordable Water, Sanitation and Technologies, which has so far provided help to 6 million people around the world in helping them to develop better practices on how to treat water in communities, very, very small communities in very, very poor countries. So hopefully the money that we have given to COST is going to help them to keep on impacting more people around the world and bring that 6 million people of help they've provided in the past 8 years to an even larger number over the next few years. So a very great accomplishment from the part of IDA and all the stakeholders in this conference to contribute this way to the humanitarian cause.